We are finally going back on the road after a month and a half of not being able to travel in our van.
This is hard to describe because first turned into 3 weeks and then 4 weeks. COVID and wedding and trips and all things running back and forth. I think we feel a sense of relief, and we're just gonna meet our friends out in Arizona and eventually make our way into Mexico for the winter.
We were supposed to leave yesterday, but unfortunately, as life happened, just with cleaning, deep cleaning and getting the van ready to go, and then this morning Nori needed an oil change, and we got our groceries and we stocked up on our face wash, and of course just ended Austin on our favorite hamburger, Dan's Hamburger. Grueling 16 hours. Actually, it's not been that bad. It's actually been pretty scenic. We're 30 minutes away and we're gonna go surprise our friends. Kyle knows that we're coming in today.
Kyle knows everything.
They're not expecting us, I think. We haven't really talked to them or told them or updated them on where we are. Considering we left yesterday afternoon and we're getting in the next day at 6 o'clock, is pretty awesome. So no one really knows, so we're gonna go surprise them at the Airbnb that Brittany and Adam have. We are excited because we're really hoping to show you how we're gonna be prepping for Baja over this next week. Some challenges coming up this week. Excited to take you along on the journey, take you into Baja with us later next week. We're being really sneaky. They're gonna have no idea that we're here.
We're gonna sneak up on them and they're not gonna know.
Yeah. They look the same and they seem the same.
How are you?
I'm Steve.
We're a little
What's up, man? How are you?
I was like, oh my god.
How are you?
You should go in and get. I'm so sorry. You should go in and get Kayla.
Okay.
You don't want to film.
I'm so confused.
Leave me alone. Getting too close. I barely know you, lady.
Sorry. Did you just cry? Good afternoon. It is the next day and we are getting the vans and bus all ready to go to Baja. First order of business is changing out our headlights and brights. Our current ones, not so great. They just need to be upgraded. So we got LEDs. We actually bought them a year ago and we're just now getting around to doing that. So Kyle's helping us install those. What you got going over there?
You know, just trying to fix your jiggery pokery.
Kaylin is doing all the research for her Baja ebook right now, aren't you? How'd it work?
Get that daily sun.
Scribing away.
I'm currently in my shade spot.
Well, that's awkward.
She got her 1 hour maximum sun exposure. And these two are busy working away, getting a whole new electrical system over here.
Would not recommend.
Done hopefully soon.
Look at those things lighting up. You must be doing something right.
Or wrong. One of the two.
Stacks. It looks good though. Nice and clean. On our drive down, Nori again let us know that there was yet another issue with the van. This time it was a blocked fuel filter. So we watched a video and we feel confident that we can hopefully do it ourselves. So we ordered the new filter and Ken is under there about to drain it.
Just draining
Milk the car, let's go!
Just milk. Alright, got the case off. Here's that nasty filter. Strong muscles, who's walking away?
Superman!
I love to watch you leave. Breaking in that new Traeger. I don't know what else to say, but here we go. Breaking it in at the Gila River, what is this? Yeah. Gila River Casino. Back way deep in the parking lot, back where the semis are, and this white Buffalo school bus thing. So, but yeah, this is a very proud moment. He's got one too.
We got sent a roam box. It's gonna be additional storage since we are gonna be snowboarding and on top of that, going to Baja. So we have a lot of stuff in our van. Granted, we did get a small storage locker here because we had to put some personal valuable items in there that we didn't want to take to Baja. But other than that, everything else is coming along. And so we reached out to Rome Adventure Co. and they agreed to send us a box. So that way we would have some space to put some of our extra things.
No fears or regrets. Just take the jump and hold your breath. It feels good.
Cheers. Oh, dirty dog.
She does it to me all the time.
Why?
Your parents tell you, here's a big bite. So when she's like, oh, half the pizza's already gone or whatever, I'm just thinking big, wholesome bites. Like
your mommy and daddy.
very, very flavorful bites.
Oh yeah.
Like not none of this right here. Do you like the Grimaldi's pizza?
Do I like?
Grimaldi's pizza?
Yes.
I mean, clearly.
Yes.
She works here.
Yes. 10 years.
Whoa.
That's gotta say something.
That does.
There you go.
Yeah.
You just hit 10 year.
Yeah.
10 years.
Congratulations.
You just
Thank
hit
you.
10 years.
Do you guys want a dessert?
Cannoli.
Cannoli?
Cool.
Chocolate dipped or plain?
Dipped.
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 Dipped. Okay, coming up.
Dipped.
Thank you.
Here we go. We're
What you working on, buddy?
Your solar system, or well, reorganizing.
So what's going on with our solar system?
I'm just replacing a circuit breaker, cleaning up some of the wiring, trying to figure out what's wrong with the inverter, why it keeps going to overload and, you know, not working, and trying to figure out why your DC-DC charger is not wired to ignition hot.
Sounds like you have
Sweating
a lot on
some
your
balls
hands. Kyle is now getting our van ready for the freezer. He's installing another 12-volt connection, so that way we have some frozen food on the road. Today has been a hot one in Phoenix. But we now have a fully functioning, operating freezer in our garage space. And I'm also going to be looking for additional, not necessarily like storage containers, but something like maybe storage shelves or something like that for underneath our stove. We have a ton of storage space underneath our oven and our stove that we're going to try to utilize as half kitchen storage, like our pots and our pans and our juicer, and half pantry space. So I'm trying to look for shelving or something like that for the pantry side. All right, we just got back from Sprouts and Safeway. We are stocking up on our meats. Like we said earlier, all of our dry goods, our snacks, things like that that are a little bit harder to source in Baja. And that way we don't have to go grocery shopping as much except for getting produce. So currently I'm about to take all the packaged meat and put it in its own serving size Ziploc bag. So that way we're getting all this space back that we would be losing if we just stuck it directly in the freezer. Unfortunately, I did not have luck on finding any kind of shelving to use for this space. Let me show you what I'm talking about here. So under here, I have this shelf here, right? And I have some dry goods down there and here, but there's still all this space over here that is not being used. And I wanted to find something a little bit more productive. So, gotta get a little creative here. Okay guys, I wanna show you what I'm talking about. So we have one ribeye here, right? Versus one ribeye here.
I'm a cool pot of water about to burn you. Keep my chill till I'm hurt, then it hurts you. Unpredictable, yo. Don't know when the whistle gon' blow. Drew a line in the sand, better step up. Toe to toe with the queen, don't you let up.
So today is our last and final errand day. We are leaving today to head to El Centro, which is right outside the Mexicali border. We'll be spending the night there tonight and then getting in line early in the AM to cross the border into Baja California. Today's errands consist of laundry, getting Millie's food. We were gonna get stronger walkie-talkies, but I think we're just gonna try to make do with what we had. Since we have 4 of these and we've already spent money on them, we're all gonna be within a close distance to one another since we're following each other, so I think we'll be okay. And pull out just a little bit of cash before we get into Mexico so we can just get it exchanged without having to pay ATM fees and things like that. And then that should do it. So Ken is currently at the laundromat getting some of our sheets washed and clothes washed up, and I am gonna come back and pick him up in about an hour. Everything that we need has been copied. Some of the copies are a little funky, but that's okay, we're here. I got the dog's rabies records as well, just in case while we're going through the border to Mexico or coming back into the US if they ask for it. So I think we're all set in terms of documentation. We got our insurance all squared away this morning, because when you go into Baja or Mexico in general, your US car insurance is no longer valid in Mexico, so you do need to get Mexican car insurance. So we went ahead and signed up for camper van insurance through Baja Bound. We are very excited to start a new YouTube series called Born and Bound in Baja. We are freshly showered, and that is going to be officially our last shower in America for 2 months.
2 whole months.
We are so excited. We are on the way currently to meet up with Brittany, Adam, Kyle, and Kaylin, who we will be going down to Baja with. And we are meeting out at Ace Hardware, and then we're going to caravan out to El Centro, spend the night, and then in the morning, guess where we'll be?
Crossing over Mexico.
Yeah. We're pumped, we're ready. We have accomplished so much this week between Ken changing out the fuel filter, doing multiple grocery runs from various stores, getting dog food, airing up the tires, getting copies of all of our passports and insurance and everything like that. It has been busy time. Just little things here and there that keep adding to the list, but we got them all done and we feel super accomplished and are ready for some relaxation.
Yeah, it's a long time coming. It's been a dream of ours to get to this point. Really excited for the next 8 to 10 weeks down in Baja California, sir.